Key point. These people have zero credibility. And the people who create their credibility scores have zero credibility. Zero. Not the other one. Regardless of that, regardless of that, so the way you know they have zero credibility is they've lied about every idea. They've lied about everything since 2011. For instance, they've even manufactured new associations to their titles. They have these titles, I guess, like real guy, mattress on the floor guy, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll manufacture a new fake association to it. I'm the real mattress on the floor guy. And now they got a new association. And no, these things they claim are not true as usual. But you're relying on people with zero credibility, and then these people bring their false testimony. Ask them what they got caught doing to me, and then they peddled slander to justify it. Ask them how much money they stole from me. Ask them how much slander they were peddling on me. Ask them if they got caught conspiring murder. Ask them if they got caught disseminating COVID. Ask them all the things they got caught for, and then they make up lies. That's part of their game, as they call it. They lie to survive. Ask them what they got caught doing, and then when they started just peddling slander and manufacturing bullshit to justify severe crimes, especially when I was in med school. So that's a piece of their game is they get caught doing severe crimes, manipulating beds, conspiring murder, disseminating COVID, committing terrorist acts, X, Y, and Z, and really illegal shit. And then they either are blackmailed to lie or they lie to justify it. And that's a key piece of this. So that's who you're relying on for information. Known liars who peddle slander and nonsense to get out of jail or avoid prison. So that's a key piece of this. But yeah, and then I also ask them, if you lied about everything since 2011, every idea in my Justice, Peace, Unity notes on my iPhone, every idea in Peace, Justice, Unity notes on my iPhone, I made 98% of the EMR app Slack ideas, Alex Jayanty solo Slack ideas, and I lied about that. They lied about every YouTube video I watched, every Netflix video I watched, every article I read on Twitter, every article I read in New York when I was living at the Brooklyn apartment 36L. I'm 713-412-7665. I'm 832-917-2976, and I am 713-458-8480, and that number's been out of service since early 2019. They've even lied about my parents' home address, which is 415 Stray Lane, and we lived here since like 1998. So they've lied about literally everything. They even lie about biographical and historical information. And they literally lied about everything, every idea, every article, every piece of content and material. How do they have credibility? Another piece of their hustle is there's these belts they discuss to telepathy people. And they wait for me to go to sleep. They pretend like I have my belts. And then they wait for me to go to sleep and they pass the belts around and they'll use the belts to influence people and peddle agendas. So that's a piece of their hustle. What else are they doing? So I guess there's people who oversee stuff while I'm awake maybe. And I guess they act like these belts are around. And then when I go to sleep, I guess those people think I'm sleeping and then they take these belts and pass them around and do weird shit. God knows what. So that's another piece of their hustles. What else are they doing? They're using tech on me right now as well, trying to disrupt my brain and cognition. Witness tampering, by the way. But yeah, like I was saying, credibility. How do people who've demonstrated since 2011 they have zero credibility? How is their credibility even restored? Not to mention they lied about fucking technology that has the capability of disseminating COVID. I think when you do that, you have zero credibility permanently. They lied about implantation. I think when you do that, you have zero credibility. They basically lied about things that endanger humanity and threaten the globe. But then they still have credibility. They literally lied about terrorism. They lied about New Age mind slavery. They lied about economic espionage and people stealing jobs and money and forms of taxation that come with business and other forms of taxation out of America. Repeatedly. When you do something like that, that's like an attack on fucking America. How would they ever have credibility? How could you go back? When you told lies so fucking huge, how could your credibility even be restored? I mean, those are lies. Your tongue's cut out, and everyone's just like, shut up, and they tell you never to speak again because you're just this lying bastard. Yeah, when you lie about things like that, things that threaten the globe and humanity, that's like when they say, put out your tongue, and they go, and they cut it out, and you never speak again because everything that comes out of your mouth is a fucking lie. So how the hell who's this credibility person with zero credibility restoring these kids' credibility when they have zero credibility? Yeah, what is this game of nonsense and bullshit? Yeah, it's kind of creepy. So yeah, pay attention to that. And then Once you realize these guys have zero credibility, that's who a lot of these people are relying on for information, as well as betting results. People with zero credibility. People who lied about terrorism. People who lied about organized crime. People who lied about RICO. People who lied about weapons of mass destruction, such as satellites with gamma radiation, which is a radiation dispersal device, a WMD. You got to cut it out. They need to lose their tongue. Figure of speech, not for real, but I'm just saying. Who's restoring the credibility of someone who lied about WMDs? Not to mention just WMDs, distributing WMDs, and distributing access to WMDs that they actually use to cook people for standing up for their rights as an American and as a human being. So not only do they have zero credibility, they've demonstrated they're criminals and thugs, a threat to America, a threat to humanity, and more than mentally unstable and unfit to be in society. And they're fucking terrorists. So who's relying on them? You'd have to be crazy. But yeah, key point. Praise Jesus. Key point.